Two men journey to the bars and restaurants of Scandinavia to find amazing beers, always with the same question.
Hey, what's on tap?
It's time to find out.
Welcome to What's on Tap podcast. We are back once again. The whole crew has assembled. The Avengers are once again together.
The whole crew?
The whole crew, yeah. You, me, and our new best friend.
What about Marcus?
Oh.
He
chose not.
He's dead to you.
Yeah, no, he's not. He's not. He's very much alive with us.
But yes, we are joined by Björn.
Hello.
Who runs Björnguiden and many quizzes around Malmö, southern Sweden. And we should speak in Canadian the entire episode.
Oh, you betcha. So what we got here, you hoser, is a couple of great beers from the Great White North. And what we're going to do is we're going to try these bad boys and we're going to give them a little bit of a rating, you know.
I like it. So both of the beers are from Ontario.
I don't know the difference from the accents. So.
No. And the brewery
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes. The brewery is Badlands Brewing.
Yes. Any relation to Bellwoods? Is it like a subsidiary of Bellwoods or like is there a connection there? The reason I ask is because these came out at Systembolaget as a 4-pack with 2 beers from Bellwoods. And so I assumed there was some sort of connection other than they're both Canadian and they just could package
I don't think
together.
so, but maybe because they're just easier to package and have everything shipped.
That would also make sense,
so,
yeah.
But while Martin is investigating in this, you said I'm a quiz master, so that will put you on the spot right away, Stefan.
All right, let's go.
Since we're doing with Badlands here,
yes,
and I know you're a movie buff,
yes.
So who directed the movie?
Terrence Malick.
Oh, didn't even finish the question.
Who started
it? Martin Sheen.
And?
Oh damn!
This is basic.
Oh yeah. How's it going, Martin?
They're not co-owned or anything. Rather the opposite. When Badlands put out a beer label that was surprisingly similar to a Bellwoods label, kind of a rivalry appeared, but it turned out they had both hired the same graphic designer who just kind of reused his, like, they both like foxes. Let's put foxes on both of them.
No one will ever know the difference. It'll just be a weird coinky-dink. So first up we have Secret Wave from 2025. This uses Vic Secret hops. And it comes in at a 6.5% ABV. That's what I got.
After after that was raised, they pulled that label. They never released a label that looked almost identical to another brewery.
A shame.
And it was because of the graphic designer.
They're both using the same graphics house.
Right. So we're
Is there only one graphic designer in all of Canada?
Well, Ontario, in Greater Ontario.
Maybe he's the graphic designer. You've said everything about ABVs and stuff.
I have, yes.
I haven't listened to a single word.
I know you missed all the good stuff.
Oh, story of my life. No
change there.
Smells good.
Yeah,
have you already said it smells terrible, and Martin will think it smells good?
I know, it smells like dishwater, like old soapy underwear in a tank, and then Martin's gonna be like, "This is the best."
Let's try it.
All right,
cheers,
guys. It has a great hoppy smell to it. You really get a great nose off of this.
A little bit of citrus. Maybe it goes into a little bit of... Now you've said dishwater, like soapy water. So now that's what my brain responds
so
with.
Easily manipulated. I'll have to remember this
I don't get that.
No, good.
Yeah, I don't either.
No. It's quite dry.
Yeah, it's a very clean finish to it. It kind of just stops.
Yeah.
But there is a lot of residual hoppy notes there, which is quite nice.
But when is it?
How long?
It's best before January. I think it's February. Is what it said.
No. It can't be best before February.
No, best before January 2026. But I think it was brewed in February of this year. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not too old. But I honestly, I believe that, canned beers have a much longer shelf life than the bottled variants used to.
Yeah.
So even though everyone's like, oh, you got to drink this thing right away, it's too green. After 3 weeks, it's trash. I'm like, honestly, after 3 weeks, it's probably drinkable. And then after 6 weeks, it's probably in a nice sweet spot. So I'm not of the opinion that everything has to be super fresh, super hoppy, straight off the can. Because I find this to be a really pleasant, easy drinking, really nice IPA.
Yeah, was it big secret?
It says a hefty dose of Galaxy and Nectaron. And Big Secret, of course. It's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy like a Sunday morning, is what I'm saying.
So, but Bellwoods, are they also from Ontario?
They're also Canadian.
Did we check?
I'm pretty sure they're from Ontario as well. But we've quite enjoyed Bellwoods in the past, and we've been getting a lot of Bellwoods on the shelves.
Bellwoods are great.
Bellwoods are from Toronto.
They're from Toronto.
Still Ontario.
Oh, right. So when we say Badlands are from Ontario, they're from Caledon.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Which is outskirts of Toronto.
I don't know where Caledon is, actually. But...
Directions from Caledon to...
Ontario.
No, Toronto. Come on.
So this is Canadian geography quiz day.
They're super close.
You're right. They're basically the same.
If you're using suburb to Toronto.
Yeah. So
Yes.
if you're using the same graphic designer, they're like basically the suburb.
Yeah.
But having that said, a suburb means 1 hour and 19 minutes of car driving.
Well, it's a lot of space there. They got a lot of
Toronto is a
places
lot bigger than I thought it was.
Yeah, it's a big area. Yeah. You know what's even bigger? Ontario.
Yeah.
Or if you'd like to call it, the 51st state. Oh.
Caledon.
So Canada's made up of how many states or territories? Is it 5 or 7?
I think it's...
Or is it like 13? I can't remember.
No, it's
I think
around
it's
7.
I'm going to say it's 7, yeah.
7, 8, 9, something like that.
So can you imagine
It's
if like...
10 provinces, 3 territories.
Did you just look this up? There's no way you know that top of your head.
I will not...
Yeah. So you just looked this up. That was way too specific.
I will check this out.
Can you imagine if I hate talking politics, but just like it boggles the mind. Like, oh, we're just gonna make all of Canada, this whole fucking geographical space, the 51st state.
Yeah,
that is insane.
That is insane. I saw a post on the internet. Someone clueless said, why does everyone say that Canada has a housing crisis? Look at all of this land that has no housing on it. And they just marked all of northern Canada.
Maybe there's a reason for that?
It's pretty inhospitable. I mean, there are people living there.
It's like going, man, I don't understand why everyone's crowded up in one corner of Russia. Look at all this open space they have over here.
Exactly.
Yeah, for some reason, northern Siberia, not the best place to live.
Exactly. And the center of Australia.
10 provinces and 3 territories.
But I did check it up.
Yeah, I mean, he did just literally look it up. Yeah, he did not. he was way too confident in that.
I mean, come on, obviously.
I don't know. You excel in some areas, so I don't know.
This is not one of them, trust me.
Yeah.
It gives me great pleasure to know that Björn actually believed me there.
I understand that.
He has great respect for my... what is obviously lack of knowledge, but he believes it is...
Okay, let's use some respect. Yeah. Name 3 provinces except Toronto. Or Ontario. Give me 3 now.
Quebec.
Yeah, correct.
Right, yeah.
Nice.
I got 2 more.
Kodiak.
No. What, the Bears?
It's an island.
No. Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, Stefan.
Nova Scotia?
Yeah, correct.
And Saskatchewan.
Yeah, you got the hard ones.
Those are the hard ones.
Yeah. British Columbia, Alberta, Manitoba, Prince Edward Islands, New Brunswick, Newfoundland, and Labrador.
I would have got New Brunswick and Labrador as well before I got Alberta.
And then you have the territories Yukon, Northwest Territories, and Nunavut.
When I said Kodiak, I meant Yukon.
Right. Oh, yeah, right. That's what we always meant, right? I usually, refer to the Yukon as Kodiak.
Yeah.
It's shorthand. If we all know this. So anyway.
What do you think about the beer?
Yeah, Secret Wave. I quite liked it. I am going to give it a 3.75.
Yeah, strong 3.75 or a weak 4. It's in that warehouse.
3.75. It's not rememberable.
It's certainly drinkable, and if I saw it on the shelf, I'd be like, I can have another one of those. It's not going to kill me. All right, so next up is
March DIPA.
Yes, March DIPA 2025, and I guess do we know if these are annual releases or this is just released as part of the 2025 beer line that they do?
The Secret Wave existed as a vintaged product, and we're drinking the 2025.
Yes, okay. I wasn't sure because it felt like they're like, hey, these are the beers we have out for 2025, and maybe they're not a vintage product.
This is very light yellowish in color. It's 8%?
8.2. So this is the first time I've actually seen a beer label reference Untapped. To find out what we're up to this month, check out our Instagram page with the beer announcement and or Untapped. We leave ourselves maximum creative freedom to change things as long as possible.
Have you smelled this yet? Because this one smells funky.
It does? I get a lot of orange.
Maybe I'm just wrong. Now, so for me, this is like laundry detergent.
Really?
It's all about soap with you today, is it?
Yeah.
Is there some sort of hygiene issues we need to address here?
Let's try it and see what it tastes like.
I get orange and citrus notes.
Maybe it's orange zest that I'm somehow...
it's very potent, fruity.
Yeah.
Maybe that...
Now, what they don't have, they don't say what hops they're using on here. So maybe it's on the...
I will check.
Untapped. But it's on the packaging. But yeah, this was quite good. I really like this one. It's kind of almost like a... I don't know.
They do say
what it is. Grapefruit and notes in the end.
Got a slight creaminess.
Yeah.
The monthly DIPA series is our neutral, hop-ready canvas to play around with all things DIPA. The goal for the series is not only to bring you at least one DIPA per month, but also to allow us to push our base DIPA recipe in any number of directions. Blah, 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 blah. For March, we wanted to build a wholly unique tasting beer that you won't find anywhere else. Hopped aggressively with peacharine, HBC 1019, and sabro. This beer is lights out good. Peach, coconut, candied apricot, and milky nectarine. Seriously, don't miss it. It's the sabro. That's what gets me.
Yeah. And I guess there's an April DIPA and February and January, since this is called March. I assume that they're putting out one a month as part of their monthly beer series.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that's really fun. It kind of reminds me of the Cloudwater versions.
Yeah, 13, 14,
yeah,
15.
and they came out with those once a month or twice a month. They would do an odd and even number, if I remember correctly, and they were amazing.
Yeah, they were really good. But now that I've read Nectarine, all I taste is nectarines. It tastes much better now.
Again, you're so easily influenced.
I am super easily influenced.
I feel like you need to swish me 200 crowns.
Swing! Yes, master. No, but come on. In some ways... Come on. It's Arnold, Canadian Arnold. She's a boot. Aren't you the same when you try to figure out, what does this taste like? And someone says a tasting note. Doesn't your brain also go there and try to connect the dots?
Oh, I mean, if I just followed the masses and just was privy to any kind of information that let us influence all my decisions, maybe.
Like a mindless sheep.
Right. Yeah. But I like to tend to feel like I have my own thought processes and stuff. But.
I had a Badlands yesterday at the bar here in Malmö. And I didn't buy it. I got to try it from another customer. And he thought it tasted like popcorn. It was a New England IPA, but I didn't get those notes to it. So it's like,
I mean, there's a lot of like your genetic makeup and your taste profile, and sometimes you hit different flavors from other people in different ways. So yeah, of course, any beer can be a different experience for 3 different people. But I think this is really good. I have quite enjoying this. It's soft. There's some nice grapefruit and citrus notes on here.
Now that I've landed in the fact that it tastes like nectarines, I really like it.
Get maybe a little bit of vanilla or in there. So I think they've done a great job with this, and I'm going to give it a 4.
Me too.
Yeah, kind of 4.
Yeah. All right. Well,
anything else about Canada?
Just blame them.
Yeah, maple syrup is amazing. Quite a big fan of that.
I love their new prime minister.
Oh, he's awesome, right? Yeah. He's taking names. I feel like poutine should be a dish that you can find anywhere.
Gravy on fries.
Oh, it's the freaking... Yeah. No, not just gravy on fries. Cheese curds with gravy on fries. Yeah. And let me tell you, that shit is amazing. It is the bomb.
Why didn't we go to Casual today to get some poutine?
Oh, that sounds great. We should have.
Yeah.
We ate kebab instead,
which is also delicious. Yeah. But yeah, I think it's really great.
Poutine,
yeah. Tim Hortons. I mean,
what actually are cheese curds? Remind me.
How do you describe cheese curds? They're like...
Is it cheese?
Yeah, it's like leftover cheese remnants that are not in the final process.
Is it dried cheese?
It's not dried, so it's not crispy. They're like creamy nuggets of cheese. Oh, it's delicious. I don't know how to describe it to you. It's like...
Martin making a face right now.
It's hard to describe. It's kind of like little random ball-like pieces of cheese that are like creamy and delicious.
Right. Did you know that there's, I think it's on Sardinia, there's a forbidden cheese?
You know, you can try that at the Disgusting Food Museum.
You can? It's the one where fly larvae eat their way from the inside out.
Yes.
Ugh. I don't want it. I want my cheese larva free.
Well, I mean, we all have our picadillos here.
I'm so finicky and picky with my larva free food.
Have you been to the Disgusting Food Museum?
No.
It's a lot of fun.
I haven't.
I would say it is well worth the trip.
But when are we doing the What's on Tap podcast Surströmming edition?
Apparently in this summer, because Marcus keeps threatening us with Surströmming. So I think we'll definitely have a Surströmming edition.
I've tried Surströmming. I will happily try it again.
Yeah, I've tried it. I enjoyed it.
I've never tried it, but I was walking by outside the Disgusting Food Museum one day when they were opening cans of it, and I was like, "Is it like I guess the tide's out or something?" Because it really smells super fishy, and I was like a block away from there, and then as I got closer, I was like, "Oh, they just opened a can of Surströmming," and the guy was like offering people taste. I'm like, "No, I'm not doing that. That's not how you eat Surströmming."
But you need it with all the fixings, and
right?
trimmings.
I know, right? But I do enjoy Surströmming can openings because that is just pure joy of watching people open this thing without understanding the concept, how you do it, just raw, it cracks open and then just sprays out the side of the can. And you're like, well, those clothes are ruined.
Yep. So, Canada.
Yes.
A Canadian moose is much bigger than a Swedish moose, right? They're like a significant size difference.
Yes.
Yeah, so we have the tiny moose and they have the huge, muscular, beefy moose that would kick our moose's ass.
They are Bullwinkle.
Bullwinkle is a cartoon character, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rocky and Bullwinkle. It's a
animal is Rocky?
Moose and a squirrel.
The nature's
Have you not seen the Robert De Niro live-action classic Rocky and Bullwinkle?
I haven't.
Oh, wow. You're really missing a treat.
I haven't seen it either.
I think it's Sally Kellerman and Robert De Niro are in the live-action version of Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Wow. And on a show note, this is what happens when we drink 2 IPAs in an episode. We always go off topic. Even though these were good, we always go off topic when we have 2 IPAs on the show.
Well, have you said your plugs? Have we plugged you yet?
Have you plugged me?
Yes.
What? We don't talk about that on the show.
Oh, sorry.
That's
No,
peg.
no, it's peg. That's peg. It's different. But so where can we find you out in the ether?
Search for Bjorn Guide and you will find me anywhere.
Yes. And if you're in Malmo on a random Tuesday or Wednesday, you can find a bar where Bjorn is conducting a quiz of some sort.
Yeah.
Or drinking beer.
Well, that's
every other day.
Yes. You can find us online at What's on Tap Podcast, Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, YouTube, and wherever you find podcasts, you can find What's on Tap Podcast. So like, subscribe, and until next time,
keep drinking, you dum-dums.